Today we're going to be making fajita chicken bowls with brown rice. To gather ingredients first, here I have chicken breasts, 2 bell peppers, some chopped up red onions, and brown rice. You just pop this into the microwave for 3 minutes and it's fully cooked. For peppers, I did 2, but you can also do this with just 1. I pre-chopped red onions, but this is about 1/4 of a regular sized red onion. To cook this, you're going to put some olive oil in a pan, add your peppers and onions, and then some seasonings. For seasonings, I recommend using just a packet of taco seasoning, but I didn't have any on hand, so I used garlic powder, cumin, paprika, salt, and pepper, and cooked it until the onions were translucent and the peppers were a little browned, just like this. To cook your chicken, I added olive oil to a heated pan, placed the chicken breast down, added salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika, put a cover on, waited for the chicken to turn white, flipped it over, added more seasoning, prepared my bowls in the meantime. Some optional additions to add to this bowl include guacamole or avocados and salsa. Voila, there's your chicken bowl.
Everyone talks about the importance of a balanced diet, but what does that really mean? Well, according to the acceptable macronutrient distribution ranges, a person should eat 20 to 35% of their diet as fats, with less than 10% of those being saturated fats. Examples of foods that are high in fat content include avocados, whole eggs, nuts, and cheese. Another 45 to 65% of a diet should be carbohydrates. This can include many different fruits, potatoes, whole grains and oats, and corn. The final 10 to 35% of a diet should be proteins. This can be anything from animal protein, such as the steak you see, to vegetables high in protein, such as spinach and lima beans. More specifically, based on a 2,000 calorie diet, a person should eat approximately 700 calories of fats in a day, 400 calories of protein, and 900 calories of carbs.
Cost-saving recipes, good for your body and for your wallet. Nowadays, finding cost-effective recipes are very easy, as you can just Google them and so many come up. And now many websites also put timing in their recipes, so pretty much all of the hard part is already done for you. You just need to get the ingredients and follow the steps, which, as long as you can read, that's pretty much all there is to it. So cooking your own food is a great way to really take care of your body and save money as well. So when you're shopping, you want to make sure that you're shopping the perimeter of the grocery store. That's where you're going to hit your produce section, your meats and seafood sections, your dairy sections, and those are going to be your fresh whole foods. And occasionally you will need to go into the center of the store to get things like rice or quinoa or olive oil, things like that. But for the most part, staying to the perimeter is a pretty good rule of thumb to get nice, non-processed, healthy foods. So here's a couple recipes to get you started and with some suggestions as well. So first is a barbecue chicken burrito bowl. 4 servings at $7.10 per recipe. Ingredients are here on the side with 3 easy steps. Pretty much all of your ingredients are already prepared, except you do need to cook the rice. And then the rest of it is you just slice and shred the ingredients and place them in a bowl and drizzle your sauce and you're ready to go. And these do stay in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve. This is a spinach and feta turkey meatball recipe. 4 servings as well, $7.83 per recipe. These are your ingredients here on the side. And this is your recipe, a little bit more in depth, but still very straightforward. You just saute your spinach until it's wilted, and then you mix all your ingredients together in a bowl and shape it into little balls, and then cook in the same skillet with a little bit of olive oil until they're evenly browned. And then it goes nicely with your roasted vegetables such as zucchini, pasta, potatoes, etc. And this will give you your full meal with your protein, your non-starchy vegetables, and your whole grains. This is a sheet pan kielbasa, which is a sausage, Potatoes and green beans makes about 4 to 5 servings and is $9.47 a recipe. Here are your ingredients. The kielbasa sausage can be substituted for any sausage that you like. Just make sure that you do slice them into small discs as it shows in the picture here. This is one of the easiest recipes. You just cut up all your ingredients, drizzle with olive oil and your seasoning, and put them on a sheet pan. Cook it at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Take it out, shake it up so the ingredients are redistributed, and then give it another 15 minutes and it's good to go. This is a pesto shrimp pasta, makes 4 servings, about $8.07 a recipe. Your ingredients are here on the side. Your shrimp, you can use either fresh shrimp or frozen shrimp. You do need to make sure you thaw your shrimp beforehand. So you can either take the bag of shrimp and put it in the fridge the night before. You can put the bag of shrimp on the counter a couple hours before you're ready to cook. Or you can take the shrimp that you want to use, put them in a colander and run it under cool water for about 5 minutes, and that will also do the trick. Again, this is a very easy recipe. Just cook the shrimp until they're pink and opaque. Then you cook your pasta, and then you just add it all together in a warm, hot pan and add your pesto and some Parmesan, and you're good to go. This last recipe is an herb roasted pork tenderloin. Makes 4 servings at $5.53 per recipe. Here are your ingredients, also all very obtainable. And just like the sheet pan, you're going to coat your pork tenderloin in all of your oils and herbs, and then cook at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes or until your pork reaches an internal temperature of 145 degrees. When you take it out, you want to make sure it rests for about 10 minutes so that all the juices are kept inside and it remains nice and warm and flavorful. And then after that, you can slice it and serve. This would go great with some roasted vegetables, some broccoli, maybe cauliflower, green beans, and then some starches such as rice, quinoa, or maybe some mashed potatoes as well. Again, cooking is very easy. Like I said earlier, it's just reading and following instructions, and the amount of money that you would spend on any of these recipes, you will get so much more food out of it than you would eating out or ordering food in, and cooking yourself is going to be a lot healthier for you as well. So all in all, learning to cook is a great skill to have and helps you stay nutritious and also stay under budget for your monthly costs.
In order to keep your grocery trips inexpensive, here are some great tips for saving money. Know what produce is in season. It would be great to buy fresh produce every week, but unfortunately, that is not the most cost-efficient method. In fact, it can also be not very healthy to buy fresh produce that is out of season. When fruits and vegetables are out of season, the supermarket will have to buy fresh produce from far away. That means more preservatives and possibly bad travel conditions will be needed to transport the food. When shopping for most fruits and vegetables in the wintertime, consider buying frozen products. They often sell in bulk and will last a long time. For canned foods, try to stick to canned vegetables, meats, and beans. Canned fruit often has a lot of added sugar. Canned beans will typically be inexpensive and easy to prepare. Buying bulk of whole grains like rice, beans, and oats is a great way to save money while staying healthy. While frozen versus fresh meat is still a popular debate, many shoppers on a budget will stick to frozen meat. Frozen meat typically has the same amount of nutrients, but you will not have to worry about some meat growing rotten if left too long. Just remember to thaw the meat before cooking. If you follow these steps, you will be able to stay on a healthy diet without breaking the budget.